Yeah,
the
their
big
V
Dapple of it all.
is very, very good. So B plays a lot of splash.
And I
Yeah.
think we might see a V machine out of Luckyo. We'll have to see this loadout.
Yeah, so we've seen similar from Fuego Calamari.
And there's Cakes on
Cakes
that edit. I
on the
love to see
edit.
it. Oh, interesting. We
Divya
have Div.
over on the end parry.
What do you think we're going to get out of this end parries versus the V duels?
Oh,
an unfortunate.
Unfortunate. Two going down immediately on the side of teehee. Might be an easy check on the side of Fuego Calamari. They're opting to go left for the better positioning, though. Not as quick of a check, and they do get stopped there.
Two of them down and critical. They were not able to get that check on that push. Vic kind of taking up that space and having a trade. We have another Kraken online.
Yeah, Kraken just able to push them back a little bit. Vic had to sort of just hold that bubble, not push in farther. Can't take down their Kraken. We do have a fight in mid going down there on the side of Fuego Calamari.
Both of them 3v3 trying to make their way into mid. They are not going to get that pop teehee. But
Div's pushing in on those dualies while Red's trying to hold this spot here. Forced to fall down.
kind of getting bombed out, retreating. Definitely going to get a better perch so that they can get a better sightline on these people pushing.
Oh, but does get taken down by Gabe's hammer, which we got to see a lot of last time.
Rare
Gabe's trying to
W
move
from that
in.
hammer. Oh, and able to get that check right under people's noses and go back into mid, take that spine, making it harder for Fuego Calamari to get that push in. But definitely going back. We all know edit, Splatlinks, hard counter.
Oh, yeah.
Div surviving that. Huge.
Yeah, able to relocate back over towards D, holding this maze area. You know, getting that first check, even though they weren't able to move beyond there, does mean that, you know, we're 2 minutes into the game. If they're able to, you know, get a few down or, you know, wipe Fuego, they can just run in.
Truly, it can be so hard. Wow. Luckyo making sure to get that pick right before the Kraken pulls.
Oh, but 3 went down on the side of Fuego.
Oh,
like we were
wow.
just saying, they can just run
This
it.
is going to be a crazy push. Wiper down, Cakes on those grates, trying to see where they can get in when they have two people to help them push.
Trying to sneak
Not
in.
ideal, and maybe,
Oh, just stopped before that dunk.
kind of hurts not to get that solid dunk, but definitely knowing that you have 4 on the scoreboard feels good because you're definitely going
That's
to be
a
on
good lead.
defense, and they're going to have to push and kind of put themselves in poor positions to just even try and get this check. I believe Fuego Calamari hasn't even, have they got the check yet?
No, they haven't. They have not gotten checks. They're going to have to push in harder. Div going down, it's going to be good. You got also B going down. So, you know, this could be, you know, if Cactus unfortunately not able to get that. But
Now they only have Red, who has the Rainmaker, and I believe Vic on this junior to sort of defend them for this push. Trying to,
Oh, but the splashdown comes out from Div. Able to just force them back for a
not
little
just
bit.
the splashdown, I believe we have a Kraken online, which is definitely not what you want to see if you're on that Rainmaker. Hard to protect yourself.
And Div is able to secure that splat on the Rainmaker.
And make them go down. I think this is a bit of a delayed wipe here. We have everyone online going back in.
Oh, Div does go down to Gabe, though. Gabe is trying to reposition. Just hold some space here. You know, we've got people going down on the side of teehee, so maybe this might be a good chance for Fuego to start taking some space.
Yeah, but
you know, but with that 96.
Not enough people down is the issue. And quite frankly, if it's me, I'm going to want that 96 down. They have this wall. That makes them a little bit invulnerable, makes them difficult to push. And quite frankly, their kill time is so fast. They're going to want to get them down before they make this push, especially with this Kraken as a special.
Yeah, and that wall going up against a lot of shooters on the side of Fuego.
Oh,
the Cactus does get that
pick from
Zuka.
Cactus.
We've got
For
Cooler
sure.
coming out on the side of teehee after a few people came. And the edit. Oh, Cake's going down there.
But definitely Fuego Calamari, despite having this solid push that they're moving in on, definitely still have an uphill battle. Still yet to get that first check despite having 10 seconds down.
Yeah, even if they get that check, they've then got to pop the Rainmaker when it respawns after that check and
which is
keep
not
that
guaranteed.
going. We've got Zuka coming out,
Early.
Cactus popping it.
One
yeah,
would argue.
oh, this could be, if they're able to play this carefully but swiftly.
Oh, but they're gonna have to hope that Div does not get. Oh wait, are they able to eat
Div
that
goes
out?
down. Red's trying to get Red.
Able to get that lead. I'm not quite sure who won that there.
Oh my God.
We'll
yeah,
see now.
Fuego going down there at the last second. Almost got the lead.
That is a W in Teehee's pocket, popping off.
That was
We
close.
love to see it. Absolutely. I thought when Red touched the ink on the floor that might have been game.
That was a tough one.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it was a close one.
Tough to lose. Very close, but maybe with it being so close, if you're Fuego Calamari, you're feeling like Clamblitz Manta Maria. This one's maybe going to be our W. They're not unbeatable.
Yeah, they could win. Oh, we love Div too.
Div letting us know that
love
they
Div.
love us.
Thanks, Div.
They love all of you watching at home. We can also see these records down here. I think that's 3-1 and a 4-1 from
Yeah.
Teehee. So maybe it's possible that Teehee may also be warmer, having
Yeah.
just come out of those loser semis.
Yeah, both teams have only dropped one match so far.
Yeah,
Here.
so they are definitely
Oh, what's Div cooking? Div, what are you showing us?
Focus?
What are you showing
Focus?
us, Div?
no.
Div, give up. It looks adorable. I see some eyes.
Whatever it is, I just know in my soul that it's cute. I know that it's cute. I feel B is confirming for me that it's cute.
Ah, that's adorable.
Very cute. We love to see it. The Teehee is strong with this team. Very cute, very demure, very mindful. That's what we like to see out of our teams at Big Dapple, for sure. Now, I have to wonder what Fuego Calamari is thinking, if they're making any adjustments to deal with what they saw coming out of Teehee.
Yeah, Teehee, that was close, but Teehee was just able to keep that aggression on for so much of that match that it really came to Fuego they had to do a final push.
We've got some hype from the crowd, and we have a stamper. Wet paper towel, no more. Stamper means business.
We've got a slosher out now on the side of Teehee.
From Luckyo, the V-Slosh. Exciting to see, and Div, interestingly enough, sticking on these end parries. I'm in. Ooh, an early pick, unfortunate.
Good pick on red side.
You cannot just walk out into the open when you have an E-leader with easy sideline on you.
Yeah,
For sure.
I don't blame Div sticking end parry here because I hate playing crab tank on Manta.
Yes.
From those V-dualies.
Absolutely, definitely not a crab tank favored map, but I believe we do have crab tank on the side of Teehee coming out of B on that V-splash.
Oh my goodness, we are heading in. Starting to get some points here. Able to get down to 80 at first, just a
Interestingly
single
enough,
power clam.
But unfortunately, like I always say, if you're gonna get that power clam in, you're gonna want subsequent clams because now they have given a free pity clam straight to Team Teehee, and if they get that in, they're basically tied up.
Yeah, there's really just one power clam and a single clam in to, get that lead. So, they do have the lead right now. We're just about a minute and 15 seconds in, but we still have much more to go. Strice coming out. Gabe really trying to get something out of the zip here, but goes
Punished
down.
by Cakes on this edit. We love to see it.
Ooh, able to get one more in, but only gets to 70 if Fuego can't score in any more clams.
absolutely not a healthy lead. You're definitely going to want to at least get to 60 to have this sort of safety where you know they have to get 2 power clams. And with the clam economy right now, I see Cakes almost has a power clam, able to get a pick. You're definitely going to want them to have to get more than 2 power clams.
Yeah, absolutely. Gabe got a really nice pick there. Really trying to get Gabe off of that last area, trying to keep them back. Cakes is just gonna, try to hold some space now with all
Critical pick
of those.
by Div. I believe they are in the enemy.
Oh, Div gets that trade.
Beautiful trade.
And
Absolutely.
we have 2 specials out. We already have a crab coming out on the side of teehee.
Even
Strikes
more
coming out.
critically, that pick on Vic, who I believe is on Zap, meaning they will not have cooler for this push that's coming in. And speaking of cooler, Cake's able to get that cooler, so everyone's coolered up, can kind of throw themselves at the enemy and make this push happen.
Div did just such an amazing job there.
Absolutely.
Holding there on that left, able to force Fuego to take 2 people there, just stay away. And teehee hasn't scored yet, but they have been doing a really good job of holding their space right now.
And they also have a power clam online, meaning it seems as though a push is inevitable, especially with having these strikes online. You can definitely push with those, maybe strike the back line, make it easier for you to get in mid.
Yeah, but Red's been doing a really great job of just holding this space here. Sometimes, even if you don't get a lot of picks on Charger, if just all you do is threaten, that can be enough.
Oh, if you are a crab tank, we were talking about how crab tank isn't necessarily ideal here. You do not want to get zipped.
No, you're like, oh, okay, my work is done.
Yeah, you're like,
I'm done.
Let me just ball up, live it out.
I'm going to my show.
Critical
Leave me
pick
alone.
from Div. Hopefully going for that.
Able to at least force them back, which
Absolutely,
is big.
which is huge, especially when they are disadvantaged in terms of points.
Oh, Div went zoom zoom, not able to get a pick, but that stamper does go down on the side of Fuego. Unfortunately, 2 down on the side of teehee. Red doing a great job of just holding the space here by the bunker.
I would actually argue Cakes is doing a really good job holding this space.
Cakes is too, yeah, both these
Being
back
on
lines.
this flatling up against this
Against-
Charger,
which
it's a
has the
losing
most
matchup.
range.
Exactly. And being able to sort of like keep that bunker is huge. Oh, 2 down on the side of teehee. Not what you want to see when you have 43 seconds left. Killing this push essentially.
Yeah, especially Cactus does unfortunately go down to a bomb. Hate to see that, but we're going to start seeing teehee trying to hold space here. They have 30 seconds to get more than 30 points on the board to take this game.
Which honestly shouldn't be that super difficult, not getting necessarily the power clam in, but
Yeah, that's 2
getting,
power clams.
which is not entirely hard to get, but super hard to get when you are 2 down, 30 points down. But they've got 2 power clams online. If they're able to get past that choke and get this solid push in, they may make a game nonetheless.
Yeah, they've got the clans ready. They have 22 on hand. B trying to get in. Fight one. Vic wins that fight.
Wipe.
They get 1 power clam in and a single clam, but nothing more.
That 1v1 was everything for teehee. If they were able to just win that 1v1, get that power clam in, that would have been game.
Almost, but
woulda,
that game,
shoulda, coulda.
That game goes to Fuego.
And that ties us up at 1-1.
That does. Really, neither team got a ton of points there.
No, it was very deadlocked, very just pick by pick, very few wipes, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, just a lot of just, 1 down, 2 down. A lot of good defense, both from Cakes and from Red.
Absolutely. We love to see that strong edit play up against its hard counter Charger. So I love that I loved seeing their point of view and seeing, these open season picks from Red. And exactly, these walk-ins from Cakes. Love to see it from these back lines.
Yeah, and we know, Red's just so correct at Chargers.
Oh, absolutely. If anyone knows Red, they know the leader.
Oh my God.
And it's for a reason. It's not jokes. It's not just, Red leader. Red is a leader.
The leader.
I personally feel as though the second leader that came out was Red because of Red.
Oh, you're not wrong.
I think the devs were just like, the second one's gotta be Red for Red. Like, we've gotta pay homage to the king of leader, if you will.
Nice. We are heading into game 3, trying to tie this up. Either team trying to get the lead here. Our next map is going to be on Splat Zones Umami. What do you think about that, Sasu?
Zones Umami.
Yeah.
Like we, I think, said before about Umami, doesn't change with zones. Very easy to get stuck in your spawn. Getting past your own choke if the other team is there, super difficult. So they're definitely going to want to try, and especially temper this E-leader.
Yes.
E-leader has such an easy snipe on this map. They're going to want to be careful. Ooh.
Yes. Div still on the end parry dualies here.
Very interesting. I'm imagining maybe this is because of zones here. You might want to like get out of your choke using this triple splashdown that you have on these end parries. Right now we're stuck in neutral. Luckyo going down in mid, and we're looking to see who's going to get the majority first. And it looks like it's going to be teehee.
Yeah, but 3 go down on the side of teehee. So, we've got that wipeout, and it's just not smooth sailing for Fuego, but they are able to actually start pushing in and claim some space.
You definitely do not want to wipe on this map. Like I said, getting out of your choke can be so very difficult, but we have a critical splat from B on this crab tank, and they are hopefully working their way. Wow!
Was that a triple?
On an absolute killing spree.
Just taking down 3 members of Fuego just for fun.
Casually, as a treat. But definitely, I see Fuego Calamari being pushed back. But also, of note, teehee, I think, there we go. We finally have the cap. Another thing about Umami is it's so difficult to get that cap and keep it. You're definitely going to see flipping back and forth, so no one can really stay secure in their lead.
Yeah, we might see a lot of neutrals here because of this double zones. But B does take out the crab, but gets flanked from behind by Cactus.
Cactus getting punished for that pick on B, but that means that they're down a special. Luckyo hoping to push with these strikes and getting that cap.
Oh, but Red sees Div is saying, back off of here. I do not want to see you.
Yeah, and Div is very confidently sort of keeping that right side. Another cap, hopefully. Wow! What? Absolute critical double from B. B is just going on killing sprees this match.
Oh my gosh, yeah, just, huge being able to force Red back and having to deploy that wave breaker, trying to get back in. Gets another pick on B.
Oh!
And that is a wipeout. Teehee sent all the way back to spawn.
But they were able to get down to that 58, way closer to 42. Of course, they have that penalty of 30, but definitely in better standing than they were at the beginning of the match, and we're just barely hitting the halfway point.
We are. It is anybody's game here. We have a crab online, but B is the only person alive trying to keep that crab tank, but there is a zip caster running straight for you.
Not what you want to see. Maybe camped on this.
Oh, but no, Fuego's still holding space here. Their points are counting down. That goes down faster than a second.
Oh, absolutely. It's going to be very difficult to get past that choke and be able to cap such that Fuego Calamari doesn't get that W, and it looks like they're able to eke it out.
Fuego's going 2-1. Really good hold there at the end.
Absolutely. Very dominant from Fuego Calamari. Not necessarily able to push them into spawn necessarily, but I think definitely having this E-leader and having to play careful around this E-leader wasn't advantageous for teehee.
Yeah, and they have the lead here now. They're at match point. They want to go back to grand finals. They're ready.
Absolutely. I'm sure after those close games, they are hungry to get back in there and give it another go. But teehee, like I said, also having gone up against them,
Don't
probably
count them
super
out.
hungry. Not to mention, they got that first W.
They
you know?
did. It was a strong showing.
I definitely think that they're wanting to get Tower Ink Blot. Ooh.
A classic.
Now I will tell you, maybe a bit of a personal anecdote, a personal feeling. You see Cakes sort of gesturing. Cakes on edit on Inkblot Tower is no joke.
Really? Cakes loves it here.
Yes, I always switch off edit personally. I'm an edit player for my team. But one of the reasons people always say, well, you know, Sasu, you can go edit here. And I know that that is true because I've seen Cakes' edit from first person. So
very
I will
true.
never sit here and say, you know, as much as I always think that splatlings aren't great on particularly vertical maps, you have to
Yes.
drop that charge if you're not on a Nautilus. Swim up a stack, you know, even if you're in bats, it's very vertical. It can be very tough. Cakes shows that that's not necessarily true. Sometimes you eat and you feast and you kill the other team.
Sometimes. So, you know, it's anybody's game here, but if you're Fuego, you're looking to just clinch this in.
Finish off the job, but I'm sure teehee feels that they can do it and they're ready to go as well.
We are on game 4, match point for Fuego Calamari. Red still on the E-leader. We still have a stamper. We've got Cake still on that edit.
Ooh, and I see that Luckyo has switched off of the
Off of that slosher back to
E-slosh,
96.
which is very interesting. A lot of people would rather have the GG strikes here, an early down by Div, unfortunately, but maybe Luckyo hoping to get a Kraken and sort of clear tower more easily with that.
Oh, Cactus was running for his life there right back, but does go down to Luckyo. Oh, Gabe, I'm sorry, you can't fight that Kraken. You got to get out of there.
No one can fight a Kraken. Fighting a Kraken is a losing battle. Luckyo getting punished on that recall there.
Yeah,
Ooh,
and
and
we got 2 down on the side of teehee.
It seems that we're a bit neutral, even though Fuego is definitely pushing. Ooh, Div with the quiet shark here.
Yeah, but does get called up by the wave breaker. Ooh, and the zip comes in.
Able to
Div
get-
able to get 1 pick, but goes down to the zip.
And honestly, I think maybe that trade not as strong as we may think it is. I see a cooler out there, so they may have been coolered, meaning that trade is actually disadvantageous for the side of teehee.
Yeah, we've had 3 people now go down on the side of Fuego trying to get back in. So their push there is done at 61, but they did clear that first checkpoint. We see B trying to hold space here, able to start moving the tower.
Oh, but there's
2
2
units are
down. Unfortunately, kind of in a...
Oh, it doesn't
not
even get
able
the
to
jump out. Oh, Cactus is rushing in. They are going through that ink rail into bats, trying to get up here. Gets a really good Zuka lined up there on Div, able to just keep firing in. And Fuego's got momentum here.
I will say, as you've seen, I typically play Clash here. Clash has that Zuka, so super helpful for just clearing out the bats.
Gabe's Zipcaster.
Absolutely crazy.
And they're still moving. They're on the final checkpoint now. They just have to clear this. And they're counting through that they clear the 3rd checkpoint. They're heading. Stopped at 9 with the wipeout. It is still a huge push for Fuego, but teehee is still at it.
Very possible for them to still kind of push it through and get the sleep. We see a sort of flank from Gabe, though Cakes may be checking to make sure that that's not the case. Maybe Cakes saw them. Cakes saw them.
Cake said,
Yes, very much so.
you.
And you see Fuego Calamari only, I believe, had Cactus online with the Zuka, popping Zuka.
Oh, but we got...
But a Zuka means nothing to a Kraken, you
Yeah,
know?
Luckyo's Kraken is going out, trying to get back their bats area, which is really important, trying to push out Vic. But, Oh, Vic just trying.
And immediately comes across another special. You see this push is still going down to 39. Huge, especially after they had that huge push kind of like on them. Now with this push that they're going, if they're able to keep it, they may be able to get lead.
I don't know. Can they get to third check? Tower's heading back now. We see Fuego trying to get their plat and their bats back.
Nothing
not
with
able
the
to get a
Suka.
pick.
Not what you want to see. I can especially tell you on the Suka, but we have teehee going 2 down. This push is practically over.
Gabe's chasing. Goes back to the recall. We see Vic's like, oh, but I'm here. Drinks are out. Get your bevies. Run
Make sure
back
you get
in.
the bev before it breaks from that tower, for sure.
That's always the saddest.
2
You're
down
like,
on
"Aw."
Calamari. I know that teehee's going to try and get this push, especially they only have a minute left. They have very limited time.
Oh, but B does get that pick. Vic was in bad spot against that crab being popped really quickly. Crab is over. Red is trying to keep sight lanes open here in a good spot just to force them away because Fuego's got this lead of 9. It's not a huge lead, but they got really far. And if they're able to keep this tower over in that mid area, and Red's in a good spot to just sort of like hold this spot.
Oh, absolutely. They have a great sight line, and like I'm sure Lucky are
trying to find Red.
that this is the case.
Div gets a huge pick. Oh, those dualies going wild, going noom all over the place.
And if they're able to get...
Oh, almost went down to the section,
wow,
but
just
lived.
eke that out. Perfect.
And Div has a triple splashdown ready.
Which is going to be huge for...
Oh!
Tied down on that pick, but they are... Cakes is down, 2 down. It's not looking good for them.
No, look,
If
he's got to
Lucky-
really hold them. It goes down.
That's the end of the push. We have Div still
Div
there.
trying, but that jump not able to get there with 2 people already looking at them anyway.
And that is 3-1 for Fuego Calamari.
Fuego Calamari will be coming back for a redemption match into grand finals.
Absolutely. You could feel their hunger, feel how clutch that was. It was not easy.
They worked hard for that, and they're going to have to keep working hard in grand finals. But we've got to give a shout out to teehee.
Oh, absolutely.